Yo, what's good? It's your boy Yogi 2 times.
It's your boy X, man.
Yeah, man. Today we gonna be reacting on Will Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Controversy.
He posted up a video called "It's Been a Minute." You know what I'm saying? He discussing everything. So we gonna get into it. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Hold on. Before we start though, let's get right to it. Right? If you were Chris Rock, would you even click on this video?
Probably.
You would?
I mean, you probably want to click on it because the nigga talking about you. Right?
No, I'm saying because some people be like, man, fuck him. Like, I ain't even going to entertain anything he got to talk about. Some people might take that angle.
But I mean, I feel like based on his reaction to the slap, he probably hear him out because he ain't react when he got slapped. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he beat his ass, then I feel like he probably like, fuck that nigga, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear anything he got to say. But since he was like, wow.
I mean, we spoke about it before. But it's just one of them things, bro, where it's like... It's in that moment, if you're Chris Rock, it's hard to just be like, wow, motherfucker just I should beat his ass. Because it's such a surprise. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get to it. We'll talk about it.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech?
That motherfucker pronounced like a motherfucker, huh? Why didn't you?
Like he reading up a prompt and shit.
Like he in school.
I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable.
Put the brightness on.
And I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and you know, that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and you know, I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. You know, we had a great relationship. You know, Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable.
Yeah.
I
spent the last 3 months replaying and.
See, right? You can pause it there for a sec, right? So. I mean, I don't know how much you want to speak to this, but like one of my siblings, especially Vicky, nah, that's unforgivable. And what's crazy, what's interesting about it though, it's like if somebody slapped me or we got into it versus getting into it with my sister, it'd be more repairable, like the relationship if it was me versus my sister. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously my other siblings too, but I'm closer to Vicky because we grew up together, but yeah, nah. So like, cause I remember, I think Tony Rock kind of went on stage or something.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we gonna all smoke basically.
Yeah. Which I mean is what's gonna happen. Yeah. Cause it's like anytime it comes to family. Cause like for you, how would you? Is anybody close to you, like maybe like a cousin or something that you would look at if somebody put hands on them? You'd be like, I can't rock with that person ever again. Or a sibling, if you feel that way too.
Maybe. I don't know.
Just on top of your head?
No, I don't know if anybody that. No, I don't know. Probably. I mean, it depends on how close that person that slapped him is to me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. That's just... It's a messed up situation, though. Damn, when you think about it, though, because it's like... It's like... The moment initially was about two people, and then after the moment ended, it becomes about all these other people as well.
Yeah.
Well, it became about Jada and how she potentially felt about it. Became about Chris's mom, Chris's brother. And then Jazzy Jeff was talking about it too, and it's like, damn, messy, but you can play it.
Understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment, and I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, you know, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it.
Okay. So let me ask you this, right? There's a certain way, like, she didn't really have to say nothing, but there's a certain way your woman looks at you, bro, where she kind of like, what you about to do? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like that part's a little disingenuous, a little bit. She's like, oh, she didn't tell me to do anything, but like, did she really have to tell you to do? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's just body language where your woman kind of looking at you like,
yeah, she wanted him to do something. And, you know, well, I mean, I don't know if she wanted to do something, but she was like, I'm not feeling what he said. And he was over there laughing. Now he feels stupid. Now he like, oh, I got.
But not for nothing though. To like kind of be fair to Jada a little bit. Thinking about it right now, the look may not have been a look of like react right now. It could have been a look of like, we got to check this fool later. That could have been, you know what I'm saying?
Or it could have just been a look like, I don't find that really funny, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie.
It could have been that too. Yeah. Just to be fair to Jada, because I know all like the Man is Fair and the YouTubers are kind of going in on Jada about the whole situation. But I told you just to, you know, say it on camera too. I just ain't like how Jada's, either her team or her, put it out there like we wasn't with what Will did, because I felt like if that's your husband,
you gotta stand beside her. It's funny though, because I'm like, when I was thinking about it, I'm like, fuck, what to say? Damn, I forgot what to say. Fuck, what to say, Sean.
Man, life's tricky though, bro. I tell you though, because I feel like a part of it too is like, should Chris Rock also feel a way about Jada? When you think about, because this whole thing was because how Will felt Jada felt in that moment, right? And he probably knows that Jada feels a way about the whole hair thing and everything like that. So it's like, does Chris Rock become more mad at Will? Or, no, I'll say, he's still going to be mad at Will because Will slapped him. Yeah. But does Jada also meet that level of anger that he would feel?
I don't think she should, just because it's kind of like, it's different, because it's kind of like, although he may have felt like he needed to react based off what she said, she didn't tell him to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
To be fair, yeah.
So it's kind of like, you can't really blame her for that shit. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, when a situation happened and then you mad at the person that brought you to the situation, it's like you still made a decision at the end of the day. But I feel like, I think the thing with Jada, where she was probably like, why she probably made that face, is because I feel like there'll be situations, like jokes or something like that, or something that happened, that nigga might make a joke about, but you hear it so many times that you don't find it that funny. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
that's a good That's
it's
a
like,
good
oh,
thing.
you're bald. Oh my god, wow.
Come saying, because not for nothing though, like she a celebrity, right? So it's like she already in the comments when they see the bald head and everything,
like,
or the buzz cut, whatever. Yeah. They already gonna say stuff in the comment. They gonna say the craziest stuff. So if like, it's almost like when we was back in like middle school, high school, where you came, let's say you came in with a messed up looking outfit, or
niggas clowning, or something.
Your haircut look weird, or your eyebrow, whatever.
Yeah.
You be like, damn, I'm coming to the classroom. I know Dre about to talk some shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? But you deal with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when a celebrity, especially of her magnitude, it's kind of like, all right, I heard everything already.
Yeah, it's like, it's not funny. It's not that funny. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once you hear all the jokes about it, it kind of just like, all right.
Yeah, it's kind of like, even like when shorties, like girls here, like somebody be like, yo, you're so beautiful. It's like after a while, it's kind of like, all right, bro, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
That's why a lot of dudes will try to say some stuff like, they'll be like, if you see a really pretty girl, don't tell her she's pretty. Tell like, or at least compliment her on something that she probably wouldn't get compliments on.
Yeah, exactly.
Just so you can kind of initiate that conversation.
Yeah. Because I feel like the thing about the shit, like how they be telling jokes and shit, I feel like sometimes when you crack a joke on somebody off the rip, it's probably a joke that they heard about. Oh my god, you're so fucking tall. You know what I'm saying? You probably can't even fit inside your house. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you this though, I just thought about this just now. I also feel like, me personally, I also feel like we have to kind of give comedians a pass though a little bit. Because the intent, I feel like for the majority of the time, the intent is to relief, for comic relief, to make everybody laugh, to even make the person I'm joking on laugh as well, right? I feel like that's probably the intent. Maybe they felt differently though. Maybe they felt like, he said something before, or he had said things before about them, where they're like, all right, man, this feeling personal now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they felt that way as well, right?
But his body language didn't display that. That's why it looks weird. You know what I'm saying?
That's where his argument, if he went the route of fuck him, it's like, okay, you laughed initially though. Like we saw that on your face. Like you laughed about it. You actually laughed. You like, like it wasn't like a.
Yeah, because like if he did that, you like
exactly, because he would have had more leeway to say or did what he did with people if he kind of had just went like, like, do you remember? I don't know if you remember this, but Peyton Manning was hosting the ESPYs. I don't know if you even saw, like, there's a clip out. It was like millions of clips. So Peyton Manning was hosting the ESPYs, and this is when Kevin Durant had joined the Warriors, and you know about the UConn Huskies women's basketball team, how they like super good.
Winning,
So he's like, yeah, they're undefeated. They got this win streak. They was like, that team's so good, I don't even think Kevin Durant would join them. And the camera pans to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, he wasn't laughing.
Yeah. Because he probably heard it already, like 100 times, 100 different scenarios.
So I think that might have been how Will probably should have reacted. Like, it's not funny, bro.
Yeah.
But it also looked like, he's like, y'all not feeling it? All right, cool. Let me just move on.
Yeah.
And then, you know?
I'm sorry, babe. I'm gonna say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, you know, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. You know, it happened on Questlove's award, and you know, it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts it hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing, I know it was shocking, but I promise you I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
All right. So Dre, I'm gonna ask you, do you feel like the apology was sincere? Did you feel like he actually meant that, or he's doing the whole celebrity PR thing, or a mix of both?
I don't think it was. It seemed like it was sincere. I mean, I guess I feel like it just took way too damn long, but it's just like apology.
Yeah, people had their questions, but I think when you're of his stature, though, like, this is kind of how you have to kind of do things a little bit now, right? Especially with all the things you got going on. Like, this actually, you know, this crazy. This actually stopped like some movie productions from.
Oh,
yeah, like the Bad Boys 3, supposedly. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they said.
I heard that wasn't true.
Oh, then if it's not true, then whatever. But me personally, I believe him. That felt believable to me.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, for a second, I was about to be real with y'all. At the end, when he said he's devoted to whatever, I thought he was gonna try to donate to some cause. I'm like, all right, that's a celebrity BS right there. Why do you have to donate to a cause? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For slapping somebody. But because at this point, because when you did something to somebody, you wasn't. Because when you do something to somebody, right, it's like, all right, you apologize, they either accept it or they don't accept it. Yeah. There's nothing you can do. Once you apologize, it's in the air, it's out there, nothing you can do about it, right? Yeah. So, the question is, for us, I'll say, would you accept this apology if you were Chris Rock?
I mean, I could accept your apology while knowing that we ain't gonna be as close as we was before. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the thing about life is like, bro, we all gonna die. It's like, bro, while I'm here, I don't want to be over here seeing niggas like, yo, I gotta leave because I got a problem with this person, or I can't be here because, you know what I'm saying? Because that just make life way too stressful. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever.
But I'll tell you this, would I? I'll ask you, do you think I would forgive that?
Probably not.
And yeah, that is, I wouldn't, but I'll tell you this. If he gives me a fair fade, a minute, 2 minutes, whatever the hell it is, right? And once we go through that, whatever happens, then maybe. But like you said, it wouldn't be the same.
Give you the wops.
Then they gave me the wops.
So you gonna be cool with the nigga slapping you? Then give you
But I'm saying, but if it's fair,
yeah,
that's just a man shit. He gave his business. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
But you gonna be chummy in his life?
Oh nah, it can never be chummy. I don't know how motherfuckers can be chummy with somebody they get in a fight with. I don't understand that.
I don't know. Well,
but I think the only way that can happen is if maybe y'all like super cool.
Yeah.
But it'd be weird for a second.
A real long time. You probably gotta grow and mature a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be weird for a second.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you get into a fight and like, let's say you can't really decide who won, then you can probably come back from that. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like the result probably matters.
The fight?
Yeah, the result probably matters. Yeah. Because I feel like if one side just whoops on the other side crazy, the motherfucker that got whooped, how you come back from that?
Ain't he talking spicy?
Cause imagine y'all get drunk and y'all get cool with it. You like, man, when I whooped your ass, nigga, I had you on the floor bleeding and shit.
Imagine you start whooping your ass and start talking about it like, man, I put the beats on that boy, man. Beat him better than I did the first time.
Oh, you talking about why he whipped your ass?
Yeah.
And you talk, nah, you can't talk spicy.
Nah, it just gotta be quiet.
But I'm curious. Like, oh, do you feel like Jada should say something? Actually, or she just leave her out?
They should have brought this to the Red Table Talk. She should have explained herself too. Everybody.
Actually, because I mean, this I think I spoke to you this like before, like offline type stuff. But like, I was like, yo, oh, what did I say? Goddamn, I lost my whole train of thought. Oh, the whole because they came out with a table talk after the thing happened, but it had nothing to do with this. But I feel like we kind of had to say like, yo, like, what was up with that look though? Do you feel like she'd actually acknowledge that she gave a look, or you think she would try to act like there was no look, or? But
didn't she acknowledge the look? Like she was like, I didn't think it was funny.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I don't know about that.
I just didn't think the joke was funny.
But shoot, that's a whole nother conversation too. Because then it's about your man or partner defending you, or feeling that they have to defend you, and like maybe the proper way to go about it, if there's a proper way to go about it. Yeah. But yeah, I really want y'all to comment on this one, man. Like, we really want to see what y'all saying about this one. With like 2 questions for y'all. Like, would y'all forgive Will? And what would you do? What would y'all do if y'all were Will? You know what I'm saying? How would you handle it?
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe, man. We out there.